We're live. Well, it was fine for us before. It just they would. I know what it was. They had that muffled far away. Like I get, like it does that for me. You do that on my end, but then I have to go out and come back in the stream a couple times, and it'll fix it. Usually once for the sound. I go out, I come back in, and it fixes the sound.
Yeah,
But I know what it is. It sounds like you're muffled talking through. It sounds like you're talking through a pillow.
it does.
You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're talking through a pillow.
Yeah, it's really.
We swapped again. I guess it's also putting us on different sides of the screen.
It's like it's 180. See, I got about a minute to do it. It's time. It's actually time. So. Huh? Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Evil spooky stuff. No, thank you.
You gonna get this live sentence in.
All right, one more and I'm done.
Street bitch, I'm a dud. My
Yeah, now we're
ops gonna get this live
now we're
sentence
swapped.
in.
So,
Not one more round. You just said that was the last
well,
round.
no, there's 4 stages.
Give it back.
You see it?
He has to do 2 more rounds.
I don't. Listen. Oh, it's not. Did this guy get off? I mean, it's not gonna take ages. Hey. No, tacos are on Tuesday, and that was yesterday. Yes, but we can do tacos any day, really, if you want tacos. You know what I mean? We can do that. Yeah. Big thing about bowling. Yeah, go bowling is your admin view, so.
Okay, I used it. Well, I'm obviously don't have to use it. No. I'm gonna use a nice one though. Don't worry. I use like I'm gonna use the biggest one really far away from
What up, Zach?
It's called Stupid
No.
Pokemon. Oh, hell yeah. Like, I didn't know Academy had them. Academy Sports has them? That's so funny, dude. You wouldn't think it's sporting.
No.
I guess it's technically a sport. I guess as soon as I being here with that.
Steven, I don't watch soccer, football, whatever, and I don't think Vibrant does either.
What are you talking about? Watching sports?
Football, soccer to us, but football to the rest of the world. Soccer
Yeah, my
to us.
buddy watches it.
He's asking about if we're watching the World Cup.
My buddy watches it. He said there was some pretty. He said there was like a shootout.
Well, everybody right now, all of a sudden in America, is all of a sudden a soccer fan. Like everywhere we went last night, everybody had on soccer jerseys. You know,
because
and
it's
you
yeah,
never see that here. You know what I mean? It's just because it's hot right now. I guess like we're in it, maybe or something.
Well, we're in them, yeah, but I think they're having them in Texas is another reason. Like it's like the World Super Bowl of soccer, and it's being held in Texas.
Oh, okay, that explains because
so there's every country that is in it. Every country.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I didn't know if like we were getting close to the ends to the finals or something, because that's usually the only time that because I don't know how soccer works at all, and I know it probably drives Steven crazy that we have calling it soccer, but we have to here or no one will know what we mean. That and to
Mhm.
us, football is what y'all guys call American football. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
people
All
got
right.
crushed in Mexico.
You did good. You're ready to join them if you want.
People got crushed in Mexico win last night, dude. Mexico won, and people got crushed in the celebration. We scored 2 good Pokemon boxes at Academy. Oh yeah, dude.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I will take egg.
Hey, Vibrant. This is a sativa too, 100%. You're looking for that sativa high, dude. This is it.
Indeed.
You're not. I don't have to. I don't want it.
Because I just noticed, like, you see me, dude. I'm stoned off of that hit, but I'm not like stoned. You know what I mean? You see, like, I'm uppity, and like it's an uppity stone, dude. I almost want to go do something fucking to level this out because I feel like if I do another hit, I am gonna be on a fucking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be sativa high this morning, boys. It looks like because I'm steadily packing this hit in here, even though I think I should.
Oh, hey, if you like tamales, dude, they sell these at Walmart in the freezer section. These are the
Yeah.
best fucking frozen tamales I've had. You look like you're fucked up on opiates. Look like you're
Huh?
on. Are you on those
Do
gas
what?
stations? Are you in that gas station shit?
Do what?
Is it that gas station stuff?
What are you talking about?
I thought you said you were fucked up this morning. Did you not just say you
Do
were fucked
what?
up this morning?
Huh?
That's what I thought you said. I thought you said I'm fucked up this morning. I'm like, it looks like you're fucking on opiate. It
No.
looks like you're on.
No.
Oh,
No. No, I didn't say I was fucked up. I don't know.
oh,
Oh,
that's
I
what.
was I was sick this morning. I was like, no, I got fucked up on them the other day, but I'm not currently though.
Oh, it definitely don't look like a sativa. The audio's so fucked. I still can't hear shit, dude. I thought you were talking about how fucked up you were this morning.
No, I'm like fucking. You
Yeah.
don't still hear my congested and shit. That's what has me looking like that. My eyes and shit.
Yeah, I can hear it now. It sounds like you got a bunch of shit in your chest.
Yeah, my eyes are still swollen. Now that you say that, now you got me wanting to fucking go get one, dude.
That's what I thought you said. I thought you were like, man, I'm so fucked up on these this morning. And I was like, those fucking gas station things? I mean, it looks like it. If those
No,
work that
it's
good, shit.
oh no, they do. They 100% do. They you seen me fucked up that day on them, dude. Like they 100%. It's like taking Percocets. If you take enough of them, dude, it's a Percocet.
You know what? If you take enough Percocets, you turn gay. I've heard.
But well, it seems to be happening to all these rappers, dude.
Exactly. See?
Got me scared to take a Percocet or drink
Yeah.
lean anymore, dude.
Yeah. And
Apparently
now
it
look,
makes
they're all
you
doing Diddy parties. You
yeah,
know what I
well,
mean? Who
no,
knew
it makes them want to take a I do see what you're saying though, dude. Where my eyes are like fucking swole and now I'm stoned and I got the
Yeah.
gloss. I do look like I'm fucked up on
Yeah.
fucking opiates, don't I?
Yeah, he's just dabbing 7OH. That's what it's called. I take powder every day.
Yeah, you can't get the 7 O's anymore. What was it? Oh, it was yesterday, I guess. Yeah, yesterday I took one. I took 2 of them bitches yesterday, dude, because I had all that stuff to do and I didn't feel
Yeah.
good. That's probably what it is. It's residual. I bet it's residual because I was fucked up on them yesterday, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Took
Last
one,
night
ended
when I
up in
was
the
on
gimp
here,
suit. Yep.
dude, I forgot I did a stream last night too. I didn't stream all day, but I streamed last night. and I took one of them in the morning, and then it was like crashing on me, and I
Yeah,
had to go do that thing for
I
I
can't
had to
imagine
go
them
to
lasting.
I had to oh they do though.
Really?
Dude, I'm telling you, it's scary. It really is
LSD
scary.
said he takes it every boarded.
Dude, I took oh
Which I
yeah.
don't know. Or takes the powder. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
Dude, I took one yesterday morning, and it was like I was getting towards the end of it at about like, 3 o'clock, I was tired. And it was like 3 o'clock and I had to go to that thing at 5. So I went and got me another one vibrant. And dude, I was fucking cruising, dude. I was on here till 11 o'clock last night. I remember now. I got off. I sent you a link and you didn't come, so I sent it to Jimmy Evan J. And dude, me and him was in here. I was on a good buzz, dude, till like 11 o'clock. Like I say,
Who
they
was it,
last.
Jimmy?
Those ones I got from the other place, I noticed those seem to hit harder, like faster. But these ones that the guy has down here, they're
Go longer.
they take longer to kick in, it felt like, but they got legs. Like I
Yeah,
said,
like,
dude, I took one at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and that bitch rode until 3, 4 in the afternoon. And then I took one at 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and it was still there. It just, I was towards the end. I was getting tired. I couldn't be tired. So I took another one at like 3 or 4, and that bitch rode until 11 o'clock last night. I mean, I even nodded at points.
well, you really can't like snub your nose at it. It's just you know what I mean. It's a synthetic opiate. It sounds like it might. I mean, it's obvious. Probably safer than
It
fentanyl. You know
It's
what I
a
mean?
kratom. Yeah, it's a kratom
Mhm.
extract. Kratom. It's just
Yeah,
it's a purified. It's a kratom extract,
yeah.
and I'm sure that they have like
That shit made me
a
feel
synthetic
insane.
version that like has nothing to do with the kratom plant now, but depending on which one you get, like it's a kratom extract.
Yeah, maybe the extract would be better, but regular kratom just made me feel like I was going insane. Kind of like
Well, dude,
Xanaxes make me feel.
you couldn't take enough of it, and like it was mild. But my thing was always, I will say, like with
You had to drink like
I
I
always
had to
said
drink like
that
a quarter of
Suboxone,
it.
I always said Suboxone won't do anything to you because it didn't do anything for me. But I was also like have done tons and tons of opiates and wasn't long off of them when I tried to do the kratom thing at the best time. Other than that, I tried kratom while I was like in horrible withdrawals or about to go into them. You know what I mean? Like, so it probably does. The regular kratom might do something to me now, but back then it didn't. But this extract shit, dude, it ain't no fucking joke, dog.
And you had to drink like I think I had to use like 7 grams of it too. It's like I had to drink a shit ton of that kratom.
Well, my phone fucking yeah, my phones are fucked up though too. Like this morning, right now, I still can't get my personal phone to work. If I get any moisture or water on this screen, the screen won't work on my work phone until I get it dried out. Like I'm having horrible issues right now, and it's summer. It's humid as a
Well,
motherfucker.
I think I was withdrawing. I think I was trying to come off methadone at the time, and I was on a pretty low dose. I was only on like 15 or 20 milligrams, but when I came off of it, I was trying to find some relief, and there was kratom. I was like, I'll buy. I think I bought like a half ounce or something. And I remember reading it, and I thought it was like I don't remember how we got the math on it, but it was like it broke down to where I was like, I need a quarter of it, you know. So I took like a quarter of it and brewed a fucking tea out of it. It sucked.
Yeah,
It made me feel fucking weird.
like I say, dude, these extracts, like I've just, like
But
I've just been kind of
no opiate kind of feel though. Like that's what I was bummed
yeah.
about. I was like, it
Oh,
just made
this
me feel
dude,
insane.
I'm telling you, it like I say, it's you got to be careful with them. I do like because like yesterday was I wasn't in like a pain that warranted it,
The
but I
boosted.
knew it was gonna fucking help me through my day. You know what I mean? It's like when you weren't just you're not feeling real good, and you're like, oh, if I pop that Percocet though, I'm gonna fucking be at peak performance today at work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they do, dude. Like it's a fucking Percocet. Like it really is. It is a fucking natural, like from kratom Percocet. Like no joke. Because I was very skeptical about them for a long time. But remember, I told you when I popped them shits coming back from Georgia. I was like, dude, them fucking things, like legit. I fucking itched my face and felt no pain. You know what I mean? Like it, I didn't give a fuck. Well, it's like a pain pill. It doesn't necessarily take the pain away, but it makes it dull, and you just not give a fuck. You don't notice it. You know.
How much were you on acid?
What happened?
Acid say he took subs for 10 years. He said coming off of them was rough.
I don't, I don't see acid. I'm not seeing who is that. Oh, he just popped
But
up.
he's been in here.
Fucking, I guess with the
He's been here
dude.
for a couple
It
minutes
wasn't
already.
showing me his comments
Yeah,
at
yeah. Like,
all. I
were you
had to
taking
go to
multiple, like, or a strip
comments.
a day? Do you remember how much your milligrams were that you were taking?
Oh, dude. The subs. I've never had to come off of like just subs other than like in prison a couple times. Like it would get dry, and dude, you talk about sick. Because in prison, I was on them shits. You know what I mean? Like I took a lot of fucking. I was on Suboxone the whole time I was in prison. Once I got to a camp and got comfortable and fucking did them for the first time, dude, it was just I was on Suboxone the whole time I was in prison. But it would get dry, dude, and that day 3 or 4 with no subs, you'd be sick as a motherfucker. I
You
only
said
ever
two
got to
strips a
that
day.
point like once or twice, dude. But
Were you guys doing the small amounts too, though? In there, you guys were doing the small amounts too, weren't you?
yeah, but you know how I do drugs, dude, and it don't change where I'm at. Like I had like
Just
whole
doing
compounds
strips.
just like there's no fucking way, dude. Because you know what I mean? Like, dude, you're snorting them. So I mean, like I say, dude, if you were to take a 30-second of that fucking, which I think is about your dose, is
Yeah,
like a 30-second. If you took that and you put 2 drops of water in a spoon with a dropper, set that in there and let it dissolve, just shake it around. Don't touch it. Don't put nothing in there. It's going to stick to anything you put in there. You're going to want to try to stir it. Don't fucking stir it. You shake it and it'll dissolve. And once it dissolves all the way, then you
weird.
can stir it if you want. But there's no need. You just shake it, get it like swirling in the spoon like a little tornado. It'll be mixed up and you sniff that fucking drop of water, dude. And I tell you now, that 30-second of a strip will fuck you up. Even if like you're doing like you with your little tiny your 30-second when you remember to take it type shit and it doesn't
Yeah,
fucking actually makes it in your mouth. You know,
yeah,
if you being that you are used to that, dude, you'll throw up. You'll be like high, you'll nod. Like I promise you,
yeah.
Vibrant. It's crazy, dude. You'll fucking nod. You put double the 30 cent, you put a 16th, which in there is a dime bag, that's $10. Is a 30 cent a 16th of a strip is $10. You know what I mean? So you pull 160 off of a strip when you break them down. One
Yeah.
strip is $160 on any compound. That's how they go. Even at the work camp where everything's cheaper, if you're buying a nick, you're buying a nick. If you're buying a dime, you're buying a dime. So it's you know what I mean? Like them strips are 160 once they've been touched or going for commissary, 160, dude.
Yeah,
Now that same strip I get for $25 on the wire. You know what I mean? A whole strip, $25. Some compounds they're 100. They go between $100 for a strip on the wire down to like 20 is the cheapest. I got them for 15, but I was buying a bunch and it was my bunkie and he was getting in a ton of them at the moment. He needed to get rid of them and I would buy 20 of them. You know what I mean? $300, give me 20 strips.
Mm.
But then turn around and you talk about eating good and shit, Vibrant, especially at that time, because I would get 20 strips for $300. But I think one time he gave me 50 for 400. I think, dude, which is fucking cheap. You know what I mean? I got 50 strip. Well, even at the 20 for 300, dude, $300 you get 20 strips or 10, yeah, 20 strips. One of those strips, Vibrant, like I told you, in commissary, no matter what, $160 minimum in food.
Yeah. You fucking
You know what I
Steve
mean,
said you get
dude?
down to the
Like, and
fives, you
you
go
wonder
crazy
why I
again.
don't mind being incarcerated, dude. Did you just hear that flip, dog? Like, I turned fucking $15 into $160 of groceries, dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
But I'm sorry, different direction. But yeah, dude, there's something about snorting those strips, dog. Like, if you snort it, it's a whole nother animal, dude. It's like it's like the needle, Vibrant. Like they'll talk about like in prison, once you've snorted it, it's like you've done the needle on the street.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Oh, because they're all like, yeah, that fucking worked.
Yeah, well, is like you get that extra high or whatever feeling it is that y'all get that just grips you. You know what I mean? Because you get that extra high and you're like, "Oh my god, I've been smoking this whole time. I've been snorting." You know what I mean? Like an idiot, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the same thing you get when you snort a strip.
Yeah. Like, oh, this
I've
is
been
how they meant to. This
wasting
is how
these
you're meant
this
to abuse
whole
these.
time, dude. This is the only way I'll ever do these again. I'm in love. I want to do this all the time. Let me snort another piece right now. You know, that's what both voices in your head start doing. The angel and the devil are both just in unison telling you the same thing. You know.
Mm. Mm.
The 70s speedball IV. I don't,
So,
you would have to clue us in. Steven's from
so,
Ireland. If anyone doesn't know,
Stephen,
he's
with
Irish, dude.
those were big in my circle too. But there was something. There's a little voice inside of my body
But they're
that
saying
used to say
speedball
that
IV.
used
What
to
does it
say,
mean by that, Vibrant?
"Oh, a speedball is an upper and a downer.
Oh, I
Heroin
know
in
that,
my
but I'm
yeah,
saying, but he's saying it like it's like a certain thing. The 70s
in the
speedball
'70s
IV.
was big. Yeah, he said in the '70s they used to like shooting
Oh,
speedballs.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
one thing I never
IV. So
did.
just banging speedball. Okay, yeah. I was a speedball fucking. Ooh, I love them.
I don't do them. I think it would kill me. I think if I do one, it'll kill me. Something inside me has always told me that. The closest I've come
Well,
has that I've had them shotted up, ready to go, and been like, anyone want to trade me for a dime? And everyone's like, yes, here's a dime, and I'll take that shot. And that was the closest I ever came. I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but I had
I
it booted up. I definitely had
see.
it
I've
booted up.
never, shot anything, but I used to
Yeah,
like
well,
to take like fucking 20 or 30 Roxy 30s Vibrant
yep.
and throw like an 8 ball ish. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe less, maybe more. Well, no, never more. I would put an 8 ball. Sometimes I would do less though, because I'm more of a downer person. But I used to do that. I went through a phase of that in Rancho where I would run the pills through a grinder. I would run like 20 or 30 Roxy's through a grinder and have them powdered perfect. And then I would shove that fucking cocaine in there and run it through the same fucking grinder and get it fucking powdery, like perfect. And then put it in a bag and shake it. And I would stick a 7-Eleven Slurpee straw in that bitch, dude, and fucking put a rubber band around it. You'll have a fun night.
Yeah, I would do them back to back. Like I wouldn't mind doing like a little down and then like 45 minutes later doing a shot of the upper. I can do that, but
Oh,
never at
you're
once.
wasting it there, bud. I mean, I'll tell you, the two together is a hell of a. Like I say, I can only imagine shooting it, but just snorting the shit together and like letting it hit at the same time, hell of a thing.
Yeah, that's one thing that I make sure I never did. But I didn't. It wasn't for any other reason than there's something inside me that says that'll be the last time you do it. So
Oh,
I could have been
you
wrong.
do the kratom tea thing. Yeah, I'll never go back, dude. Like I say, I got to be careful with these damn gas station pills because I've taken them a few times now, and they are fun. You know what I mean? And they're not expensive or anything, but it's just I know me, and I don't want to end up doing other things. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I would say, what's the point in doing them to begin with? But like I said earlier, it's probably safer than fentanyl.
Yeah,
So people don't have a lot of options anymore. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it got to the point to where the gas station stuff seems a little safer. You know,
It
you know
is.
what I mean? Like,
It is safer, and like I say,
um,
it's good. It's scarily good. I see why now you know what I mean, why they've been outlawing this shit. You know what I mean? Is because it legit is a Percocet from the gas station. It
yeah,
is like that's what it is. And I tried to like fight it, but that girl, I've been getting them for that girl. That's right. I yesterday I got the first batch for her, and that's how I ended up doing my own. You know what I mean? Because I was already getting them. Um,
you
but
gave
uh,
hell no. Remember in Pineapple Express and he had some Percocets. He's like,
but I
you
told
might
you,
be
and I talked to
good.
that dude because she told me that somebody come in there and tried to buy them and said that they were 2 for 20, and he's charging me $12. And so I went in there today, and I was like, hey, my homeboy said that, he gets them 2 for 20. I've been buying. I said, you know what I mean? I bought two of them yesterday. I won't buy less than two. Like, and he's like, no, no, no. He said it's different. Anyway, he showed me like the fucking. I didn't really get to look at it, but he showed me like the fucking sheet where he can order them. And he's like fucking. He said I give him that price, but and I don't even know this dude, Matt. You know what I mean, honestly. But I told him I did. He said ask him. He said he doesn't get them for that now. He said he told me one day 2 for 20. I did it. He said, but I'm not making any money. He said you know what I mean. He said fucking. And I was like, dude, well, I'll buy like because this girl buys them two at a time 3, 4 times a week, just her. But here's my thing, Vibrant. Um, I want to get, I want to get them, and I'm sitting up there at the store with her. You know what I mean? Anyway, now trying to peddle my fucking hemp. So if I have those, you see what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
ask for those all the time. And now that you can't get them, I say they're $20. You know what I mean? You're not even getting them from the store that's not supposed to have them. You're getting them from me. You know what I mean? So $20, I think, right?
Yeah, sure, you know.
And they're 80 milligram ones. And but I told him, I said, dude, I'll buy. I said, look and see. I said, fucking order more or whatever. Fucking let me know. I said, I'll buy them 10 or 20 at a time if you'll give them to me for 10. You know what I mean? Because then I can sell them for 15 and make something, but try to double on them. You know what I mean?
That was a childhood dream. Rob a pharmacy. He's like, man, that was a childhood dream of mine. Never got around to it. I hope that's what he's referring to. Is the fucking robbing a pharmacy. Yeah, that always was a dream of mine. Never got around to it,
What
but
the hell did Fusher, Fuhrer? Is his name Fuhrer?
yeah,
And that how you spell the Fuhrer?
if you're 1944.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I just caught
3
it,
point,
dude. Because it
point
doesn't have
three.
like the line, the little squiggly. Usually it has like the squiggle with dots, right?
We used to
Fuhrer?
fucking do the fucking bear soups, dude. At least a point 5, point 3 is fucking get you up in the morning.
Yeah.
Point 3 is a Christian dose, is what I call them.
Yeah. A Christian knows. That's what the kids do before Bible study.
What the
See,
fuck?
but then Vibrant, you get into my era, you know, the end of my well, it wasn't my era. My era was fucking Roxy's. Roxy 30, bitch, because I'm from Florida. Like, dude was I was talking with dude last night and he kept being like, no, dude, like we had pills and we kept just saying pills, right? And I would throw in there, I know like you know me, you know, I was saying blues or Roxy's or whatever here and there, but we kept talking about pills. He's like, oh dude, I was getting bottles of pills and we would get like 90 and I was like, dude, I'm telling you, like 280 was the script number, with 240 on your first script. And then if you've been getting them for any amount of time, you go to 260, then 280. And we're talking, you know what he was talking about the whole time? Laura tabs.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, dude, people in other states don't even realize he thinks I'm talking like Laura tabs. I'm like, dude, we didn't even have, I didn't know what a Laura tab was. I've seen Laura tabs once in my life. One time I've seen a Laura tab. And I was so heavy in the pill game, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. And I'd never seen a fucking, well, I saw Laura tabs the one time because this girl came from Tennessee and she had like brought these Laura tabs with her, thinking that she was going to be able to sell them like to live on. Like she didn't have, you know what I
over
mean?
here.
She moved out here to be with some dude, and like he was hustling, didn't have shit. He was a junkie. He wasn't even a good hustler. I ended up being with her, but fucking,
You
you
met.
know what I mean? But she come down here and and I don't know why douchebag didn't fucking tell her. He just wanted her to come down here so he could fuck her. He probably told her them things were worth something. Must have. Anyway, she came down here and
What the
they
fuck?
were staying at a hotel, so stay in the hotel and hustle her pills to stay, like until she figured something out was her plan. And she pulled them bitches out, dude. Cause right off rip, she gets there and he leaves. He's probably off fucking some other bitch. I mean, you know what I mean? She ended up being with me. Like, anyway, she fucking pulled out these fucking Laura tabs, dude. She's like, "Oh, I got pills." I was like, "Well, how many you got?" You know what I mean? Like, if we sell them by the singles, they'll go for 10. You know what I mean? You got to sell them singles, like, you know what I mean? And we can hustle them out 10 apiece. And she pulls out these fucking Lori tabs, and I said, "What are those?" They're tabs, Lori's. And I was like, "The fucking," I'm like, "What do they do? Like, what are they like? They're generic for something. What are they generic for?" Like, and anyway, I ended up finding out what a Lore tab was, and I was like, "Oh, these are like Vicodins. Like, these are like 50 cents. You know what I mean? Like, these ain't worth nothing." And nobody's probably gonna want these shits. Like, you know what I mean? And she didn't. She had like, she had been around the oxy. She had seen some Oxy 80s and shit. But she didn't know nothing about a Roxy 30, dog. I fucked her whole life up, dude. Well, I didn't. That dude did bringing her down here. Dude, I had that girl fucking. Oh, God, we did a lot of pills together. Because she could hustle. She was a hustler. But I had to put her in, I had to teach her a whole new market, dude. Yeah, people been using heroin forever. Dude, but what I started off to say was, dude, the end of my generation, like fentanyl, dog, like a couple
Oh,
years ago. You know what I mean? It's like going on like 3 years now, probably. I don't keep up with the date, so I don't fuck it up. But it's been around like 3 years, dude, since I did fentanyl or any like real. I flubbed. No, no, that's right. Even it's been even since my flub ups, dude. Cause fuck, I've known you for like 2 years now, right, Vibrant? I'm pretty sure I've got at least 2 years with knowing Vibrant. So, and I was like almost a year clean when I met Vibrant. I might have been a year because I don't keep up with it,
because it's rent, damn, they're gonna pay it.
but I've known you for 2 years, Vibrant, right?
Yeah,
It's been at least two now, right?
yeah, dude.
I'd have to go back and look at like my first videos because we'd known each other for at least a few months before I did any videos. Shit, we might have known each other 4 to 6 months, I think, maybe.
God damn it.
Yeah, went from drink culture to drinking drugs. Yeah, well, that's the scary dude. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Because if anyone doesn't know, dude, R.I.P. Stoned After Dark. He was a fucking really cool dude. Really nice, chill, no drama, fucking cool dude, man. Uh, wouldn't ask for anything. I really respected him because a lot of people, uh,
No.
back then especially, people like would hound me for free stuff. And God forbid I tell someone that I'm gonna give them something, they'll fucking hound you to death. You know,
Did you look at the fucking
like
table?
the
Is there one
fact
on
that
there
you
already?
mentioned you were gonna send them something for free, they will contact you and be like, "Hey, did you send that yet? You said you were giving me something. What are you giving me?" And then you tell them. I've had people. You tell them like what you were going. That's it. Well, I wanted to try this or that. Well, then buy that shit. You know, if you wanted to try it. You know what I mean? I mentioned that I was gonna send you something, and I was, and I will, but that really puts a bad taste in your mouth. You know. But I said all that to say this: Stoned After Dark never asked me for a thing.
Or
I
you have to go
sent
through
him stuff, and he was always very appreciative. He was one of the few people that would tell me, "Dude, don't send it. I don't want you to give me something, dude. Like, cause I'm like that. Vibrant knows. Like, if you insist on giving me something, I will be giving you something too, because I don't want to feel like I owe you." And you shouldn't. That's not. No one owes me anything that I've sent. You know what I mean? But I really respected Stone After Dark because he was one of like two, maybe three people that have done that, have acted like that with that type of integrity. And I would like to pass that on in his legacy that he was the opposite of like a mooch, you know. Anybody that's been around long enough knows that a mooch is something I can't stand. and he was a fucking cool
No.
dude. And if anybody could say anything about me after I died, I hope it was something like that. You know what I mean? That motherfucker paid his debts. You know what I mean? He never asked for nothing for free.
I
That's what I
wouldn't.
would want people to say about me, and that's what I can say about Stoned After Dark. Dude.
Huh?
Is he he was the type of dude that paid his debts and didn't want nothing for free from nobody, and that's very respectable. Oh well, you know too. You also, Evan, but I'm saying, put in that position, you would be one of the other two that I said. You know what I mean? For sure, I wasn't. You know what I mean? But I wanted to say something nice about him, and that was, you know what I mean, the best thing that I could think I would want someone to say about me. that he But yeah, you know what I'm talking about though, Evan, when everybody was like, yeah, 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 there for a while. And I've had people, even since we got Cali Horizons going, I've had some people do it. Not anyone we know. It was somebody I tried to contact like out of the blue that had like 7 subscribers. You know what I mean? I was trying to, because I've been looking for somebody like me, like I was for Jay Groves, that I could put on, and I would treat them as good as Jay Groves treated me. You know what I mean? We'll get them all the stuff they need. I'll make sure they have what they need to smoke it out of. Like, I just need to find that person, dude, that's got a fire in their belly. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just didn't want you to think. Yeah, no, I was talking about Stoned After Dark, dude. He passed away. I think we know Evan, but I wanted to, you know what I mean? That's something that I thought needed to be said about him. 'Cause that says a lot about a person. He was really cool. And with all that drama and stuff, like, he didn't get involved.
Oh.
And he was still cool with me. You know what I mean? And shit, I had talked to him when I first got back. I hit him up, but he said that he had some stuff going on. And I honestly meant to send him a package anyway. Because he was like, man, I can't guarantee, that I can do, you know what I mean? I got personal problems or whatever. And I was like, bet, dude, I'm going to send you something anyway. And I fucking feel horrible because I forgot and I didn't.
Oh, take a dab. I think it's a little too hot. A little too hot to take a rig
Yeah,
dab.
he was a really good dude.
Sit in the fan.
But yeah, Evan also, you ought to know, dude, you're the preferred customer club. You know what I mean? You know that. You're the founder of the fucking preferred customer club, dude. The PCC.
Fuck yeah, it's hot. That's why it's so hot. Fuck yeah. Oh, blister here today. I gotta get off there and fucking do shit. Might go clean my car actually. Fuck.
Oh, I finally got out. Fucking dude, I had to show somebody. I almost took a picture and showed you. I saved it. I got
Oh,
that finally, dude. And I'm telling you, I never got that thing out from a month ago. That clog I was bitching about in my head. And
yeah.
you remember because I told you, I've told you probably multiple times that I don't think I got it all, dude. Like, I got some relief, but dude, that can't be the whole thing. Dude, I blew a fucking thing out of my head and I can finally breathe. It was no bullshit, no exaggeration. I should have took a picture. As big around as a dime.
Yeah.
I put a dime next to it and it was a fucking the size of round of a dime and it was like that thick. Dude, it was thicker than a dime. It was
Yeah.
like a small stack of dimes I blew out of my head, dog.
Yeah. That's intense.
Dude, it
Oh,
hurt so bad. Like, once it came out, like, the path of which it had to come was not fucking, that bitch was tender.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's all right. We're back on track, dude. I mean, the sinus infection's probably not gonna go away, but I'm gonna quit agitating that motherfucker for a while for sure. Fucking,
Oh,
if I just quit agitating it for a while, cause you can hear, like, you know what I mean. I'm fucked up still,
yeah.
but I'm toting it well. And I think you're right. I am still, well, I'm still kind of riding that high from yesterday, it seems like. Well, the next day after you take some opiates, you feel great the next day. As long as you're not, long as you're not on them to where you're withdrawing. But
Yeah.
yeah, he
Oh,
was a real good, like, down to earth. Like I said, I didn't know him very well, but I knew him well enough, better than some because of the, because he was so cool and like that you just wanted to bless him. You know what I mean? I did. Like I said, I just hit him up and was like, dude, I want to send you some shit. You seem really cool. And like you would give an honest opinion. And I need an honest opinion. Type guy. But yeah, if anybody's passing through and happens to be listening, if y'all want,
oh,
damn it. If anybody does reviews or is looking at doing reviews and you're serious, I need somebody that's serious like I was in the beginning. I pushed Jay Groves all day, every day. For how long, dude? But it paid off for me. And I know that other people can do it. And I mean, it's not a huge, but for someone's side hustle, if you were just, you know what I mean? Because $500-600 a month. You know what I mean? Well, fuck, Fabian's made over $100. Uh, Vibrant.
yeah.
Did you know that Fabian's made
Well,
over 100, and he hasn't had that code long?
yeah.
You know what I mean? For just getting started. And
Yeah.
honestly, he's had 3 people use it. I think, including himself. Actually, I think no, he did. He had one other one. So he's had 3 people use it, but that one person has given him all his money. He made maybe 5 probably off the other 2 people, but he's made that other 95 or more off of because I've gave him. I mean, it's over because he got like 65 or 70 credit the one time his first build up. I owed him like 65 or 70, and then I paid him out 30. So that's right at 100 right there on the. We'll just call that 100, and then another 20. And then one day he had like $7 credit and or $5 credit, and he used it for the battery I had. I had one of those batteries, and the battery cost me $7 or something. But told him, here, dude, $5. It's you know what I mean. We used his credit for the battery he needed, like, you know what I mean. So it pays off. If anyone's interested, like Fabian's seen it and Fabian's doing it, but Fabian has a whole nother like channel thing that he's been doing. So I don't expect him to like pushing it enough. He's got it in the ears and eyes of people that needed it enough that they hit me up. What's up, Stoner Code? That I think it blocked. Did you say anything other than the emoji, Stoner? If you did, it's blocking.
Yeah.
Good to see you, though, dude. Good to know that your power banks are charged. Did you just get back from your fucking 11-mile bike ride, dog? Jesus. No wonder that man's built like a G.I. Joe. Like G.I. Joe wishes it was fucking built, dude. Jesus.
Oh,
Have you met that guy Legs? Stoner Code? You should meet him too, Vibrant. He's intriguing. It's insane. Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Um, Whew. Oh, you're doing a walk. See, I would rather walk than ride a bike, and people tell me I'm crazy, but because here's the thing. Maybe if that shit was level, you know what I mean, the whole way there and back, dude, if it was just level, well, of course, you know what I'm saying, though, fucking the whole path was level, maybe, dog, but people like, oh, but it's downhill. Yeah, but if it's downhill, bitch, it's uphill too. You know what I mean? You gotta get to the top of that motherfucker. And even if it's like levels off and it doesn't, you know what I mean? If you go up the hill and it goes level like a plateau, I think is what that's called. Um, you're gonna have to go back, or you know what I mean, one of those ways, unless you're fucking magically gonna poof back where you came from once you get there. Like, I don't know, dude. I just don't like bikes. Put it that way. You're muted if you didn't know.
just had to take some time off.
Oh, you're not muted.
Oh,
That's all, dude. You be cruising then. I don't think I could do 11 miles in 46 minutes, dude. And I'm a walk. Well, see, I don't be like knowing how far I walk, but I know like, yeah, I don't think I could do 46 minutes because it's like a mile and a half for me to go to Publix.
wait.
But that's also, I think, on the road. Well, I seen when I was taking an Uber, it was 1.4 miles. The ride from my house to Publix, but that's as the car drives, not as the crow flies. I go as the crow flies. Not quite, but a lot closer. You know what I mean? I cut neighborhoods and shit.
That's pretty fast walking. My buddy runs 2 miles in like 14 minutes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's
Oh,
cruising.
that's more of like a trot.
Cause I can power walk like well, I consider what I do power walking, especially if I get off camera where the camera I'm not trying to keep the camera somewhat steady. I cruise. You know what I mean? I weird waddle, but and it's like a weird gait because my knees don't work real well. Like I don't bend my knees much. But dude, I can fucking cruise. I'll leave you in the dust if I'm like
Okay,
just
5.5
walking
miles
against
walk.
you.
That makes more sense. Okay, that's still pretty. I mean, like that's a brisk walk. That's why he's saying he's not stopping or slowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a brisk walk.
Oh,
Well, that
I
makes
see
more
what you're
sense.
saying. 11 miles was round. See, I was thinking
Yeah,
that makes more sense. See, I was thinking 11 miles to get there, and I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, 5 miles I could do. I could do 5 miles. Yeah,
dude,
for
that's still
six.
pretty
I mean,
fast. Like
call it six. I'm sure it's closer to six.
most people probably walk a mile casually in like 20 minutes. So he's you
Yeah.
know what I mean? He's doing 5 in 20. You know.
Well, remember that one time I get up to the store. I got up to the store just walking like that time in 12 minutes. Remember, because it was after I didn't have the scooter no more, and because remember I could make it on the scooter. It turned it into in 12 minutes I could be there and back. Remember, I did one in under 15. It was like 14 minutes from door to UPS drop off and back, dude. I did in 14 minutes on the scooter. But yeah, no, that's quick because like I say, I think it was like 15 minutes it took me to get up there, and that's like 1.6 miles. 1.4, I think. 1.4.
Ooh.
It's probably closer to a mile the way I walk.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're anywhere in America right now, you're probably dealing with heat waves.
No, he's in if you're talking about Steven, he's in Ireland. I don't know who you're talking about. He's the only one I see. Oh, a Stoner Code is in uh Canada. Stoner Code's in Canada.
Ugh.
He's out in the fucking wilderness of Canada, dude. Hit out. Do you know like Stoner Code lives like off grid? That's why we're talking about that 5.5 miles one way is
Yeah.
to go charge his battery banks so he can watch us on YouTube and stuff. That's the closest town where they'll let him plug in his power banks and charge them.
And announce that. See, that's a true pack right there. You can tell he's got real life shit to survive and fucking enough hash and bud to last in case he gets stuck. Because everything he's probably got in there, he could probably make a camp, but it would be a real bummer without some smoke. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
smoke and go pay that. So hope you guys stay cool where you're at. I gotta fucking go pay my rent in a second. Smoke this cig and then I'll hop off and go pay rent.
Yeah, Stoner Code's like legit off of this thing. If y'all aren't sub to him, sub up to him, dude. He's I don't think he does a bunch of content, but I've seen like some shorts because I sub to him and then if something pops up, I watch it. But the only thing I think I've seen is like a short or something. But and I've honestly never went through his channel, so,
It's so
like to look at what it is. He's a great fighting bears stone. Steven talking about Stoner Code.
Yep. Go hemorrhage out some money real quick.
Damn it. I don't know where that other ounce of shatter is. Yeah, y'all don't forget about the shatter, dude. I got the shatter for the low. Oh, that's right. Fucking Evan got the last of the caviar. Don't forget to get that off the site, bro.
The caviar's
Hey,
gone.
and I'm so glad no one jumped on that. Once I did the math, dude, I was fucking high. I did the math wrong the other day. I offered I offered those 14 eights up for 225.
Yeah.
I meant 325, but I was telling people 225.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take them off the site in a second. I'll take them off right now, actually. I'll be back.
It's not a big deal. Just I'm excited that it's gone.
Yeah,
Them
Dayton
things,
bought it. All right, well, I'm gonna go pay my rent. You fuckers have fun. I'll be around.
all right, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna do a dab and get off of here probably. He said Dayton's gonna send the money. You just send the product on over here for a little product testing before I let it through. Hey, Evan got the Evan got the damn it. Evan got the Nirvana. Evan's the only one that got Nirvana other than me and Vibrant. And Evan got more Nirvana than me and Vibrant got. Um, Me and Vibrant split an eighth. There was only two of them. And it was really good. I mean, I only got a little bit of it, but I felt like it was the best one of the batch. I only got two eighths. That's right. I have. I mean, I have a 14th one that all I did was take one dab out of. If you really wanted all 14, man. You could send 330 if you want that one. But if you don't, I understand. Because I was doing 14. I had the 14 I was going to do for the 325. What up, Jug? Thanks for coming back, dude. I haven't seen uh any food truck stuff, dude. You said you were going out that one day. Are you operational or what's going on there, Bob? Cause again, I seen yesterday we went. Yesterday we went to Beef O'Brady's for dinner after my son went to after my son went to his play. We went to Beef O'Brady's and they had like the 4th of July menu, which was straight up just a bunch of, even the lady, she was like, we have our 4th of July menu. Honestly, it's just a bunch of different hot dogs. And that's all it was different hot dog, like, fucking, not even really good ones, but just like different hot dog combos, chili cheese and fucking some other ones. with 4th of July-ish names and 4th of July cake, which is just red, white, and blue fucking sheet cake. You know what I mean? Fucking layered sheet cake, red, white, and blue. For like $8 or something for a fucking slice, you know? And I was like, dude, fucking joke, dog. And I'm telling you, 4th of July, you're out there in Cali, dude. I'd be on like a street corner, dog. And you could do like a 4th of July hot dog thing, have all these different, and you could come up with some actual like good ones, you know? And do a 4th of July hot dog fucking thing, dude, and slap her on Facebook, even if you can't get on a good like corner or something. Put it on Facebook. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't mind giving it to you, dude. I just won't touch it again, and you send me the 330, and I'll send them all to you. You know how I am, dude. Everything must go, maybe even you, dog. And you'll get the sticker that says that. Oh, I gotta find your, dude, I have misplaced your fucking, oh, Vibrant's gone. Fuck, I forget Vibrant's gone. I misplaced Vibrant's sticker, dude. I misplaced this sticker. Oh, I say you keep the TV through. Well, that's not fucking Jug's big good wieners. Yeah, dude. And people like them funny names like that too, dude. Because when I was doing the peanut thing, dude, they made me my own Facebook. And I forget I used to say so many funny things. Like they were like, "Well, just make it and say that you're here." And dude, there was a bunch of people joined that thing and shit. I didn't have access to it or anything. These girls made it for me in the middle of the woods. And they're like, "Oh, you gotta put it on Facebook." And but I'm out in the middle of the woods, so it wasn't like somebody was coming just because they seen it on Facebook. But it let people that were coming out there know because they linked it to the Rancho Facebook group or whatever, Instagram or something. But dude, fucking, I had a lot of people that would. Well, I had a few people that would say things like, they came out there for the they were coming out there anyway, but on the way they were looking, because people would come from out of town, sometimes even out of state, to come to Rancho, and they'd be like, "Oh, I was so excited when I seen, especially I think the one for sure from Wisconsin. They were from Wisconsin, and this like truck group, they meet up different because everybody from different states, and they'll meet up in people's. Somebody's like, "Oh, I got this mean ass spot. Everybody come out. If anybody wants to come to Florida, I deed holder in Rancho, dude, and uh, these people came from Wisconsin." And she was like, I've heard about boiled peanuts. She was taught like she was like, anyway, she saw it. She was looking at the Rancho Facebook thing on the way down there and seen it linked and was like, she said, "Oh, I was hoping you'd be out here. I couldn't believe they're right about the South. They just have boiled peanuts in the middle of the damn woods." Fucking, because we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I Stone's got peanut pots set up, fucking serving peanuts and weed and drinks. I always kept little bags of Takis for the kids. Oh, England got a goal? Hell yeah, dude. If that's good or bad for you, fucking yay or boo. I'm rooting for who you're rooting for, dude. But just know I don't do that wishy-washy stuff. Like, if you tell me we're going for a team, dude, that'll be my soccer team now forever, dude. Just like I don't watch football, dog, like at all. But growing up, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck that. Growing up, dog, Miami Hurricanes and Oakland Raiders, dude. I know now they're Las Vegas, whatever, dude. I fucking Oakland Raiders, dog. That's fucking. Those were the two teams growing up. And honestly, we used to watch them because that was back in the days when they would hurt whoever was Oakland Raiders and fucking Miami Hurricanes when I was a kid were fucking beasts. Neither one of them have been shit since all these FTC, whatever, these fucking rules and shit. But dude, they used to would fucking hurt whoever, the wide receiver, the quarterback, whoever was detrimental and gonna hurt them in that game, they would fucking put them off the field. You know what I mean? By the end of the first quarter, dude, they were fucking on the bench or fucking in the hospital. Like, and dude, we would watch, they pop fucking helmets on the regular. They would, fucking, I remember vividly fucking, my dad being like, and I think, I don't remember how old I was, but the Oakland Raiders fucking my dad being like that guy right there. Because my dad would like tell us beforehand, we were little, he'd be like, that's the guy they need to get. That's the guy they're gonna want to get. And be like the quarterback or the wide receiver that's known for running all these fucking yards and shit. And fucking I remember him showing us, I remember that one like so good, dude. And they just destroyed that fucking guy. Like, dude, I remember fucking like, dude, it wasn't even end of the first quarter, and he's got blood down the front of his fucking jersey, dude. Like, no bullshit, fucking blood on his jersey. And dude, finally, I remember the last one, dude. Two dudes hit him at the same time, dude. Wow, like fucking some NFL blitz looking shit, dog. And his fucking helmet came off. They've got like NFL blitz. Dude, wow, fucking helmet flies. Dude's just ragdolled in the fucking thing. And they come in like that shaking and they bring him back. They put his ass on a stretcher. And that's the first time I remember ever seeing him bring like the golf cart onto the fucking field to get his ass. And my dad was like, "Yeah, there's the game," and we won that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that might have been the quarterback. I think. I think that was the fucking quarterback they were doing like that. Maybe it wasn't the quarterback. I don't remember that part. I guess, but dude, and Miami Hurricanes was known for fucking fights breaking out, and fucking like they would hurt people too to get them off the field. But fights and mascots, dude. Our mascot will throw the fuck down. Back then, anyway, dude. Old Sebastian the Bird bitch wasn't fucking off. He would throw down, but like we would fucking attack the mascots, the other team on the bench, like fucking. And I was older, and that was still happening because I remember I was probably like 14 or so, and I never watched the shit, and I happened to see. I was like, "Oh, Miami's playing." I watched that shit for 5 or 10 minutes, dude, and fuck up. Boom, fight breaks out, dude. And we quit watching them because my dad's like, "Oh, it's not what it used to be." Fucking all these gay ass rules, dude. That shit was fucking epic though. Like mascots fighting, fucking I think dude punched the mascot, maybe. I forget. But dude popped it off, and fucking Miami just rushes. Fucking mascot fucking out there slinging them. They rushed the other bench, dude. Some people, rushed too because it was happening and got off the bench. But if you did, they were on the bench with them motherfuckers, dude. I'm like, hell yeah, dog. But they got in a lot of shit for that. Yeah, the fridge, Terry the fridge something. Damn it, I can't think of his last name. But it was Terry, I'm pretty sure. A lot of them big football players' names were Terry. Soccer team, I don't have one. That's why I was saying whatever team is yours will be mine. And I will rep it forever, dude. I might even get it tattooed on me. But like I said, don't just give me a like at the moment team. I need like your diehard team that you'll ride for, dude, and that'll be my team that I ride for. I don't care what country it is. Is it Ireland? It's probably Ireland, right? I forget that it's like by country. Yeah, Terry Bradshaw, but that's not the fridge. He's talking about someone else, the fridge. But that's why I was saying there's quite a few fucking football players from that era that their name was Terry. Dragon. Oh, that's a beer sign. That's a sign. I can plug it in. It works. It's Lowenbrow. It's an old beer. I don't know. Um, there was a bunch of those. Long story, but that's the one that survived. And it still works up fine. It's the actual old one. It's old. It's not like a remake or whatever. It still works like a charm, dude. Yeah, it's called Lowenbrow. Lowen. I don't think I can flip my camera. I can try. No, well, let me flip my camera. So it just you see it backwards, but it's Lowenbrow. Lowenbrau. Lowenbrow. That's how I was told that it was said. Damn it, dude! I left these out on the porch and they got wet just sitting out here. Son of a bitch! Goddamn humidity, bro. This wasn't a cheap pack of papers, dog. Oh, they fucking stuck too. You bitches. Fuck. Please don't let them all be fucking stuck like that. They are too. Son of a bitch. Why does it always do that too? Where two of them, you know what I mean? Like that one's not really stuck, but then on this side it will be. Oh, that one. Okay, there we go. We're getting down to some reason. Oh, these are the little ones that fucking. Oh yeah, dude. I haven't had these. These are nice little like. Look, they're small. I mean, they're shorter than my finger. I have tiny hands. My hands are small as fuck for a dude. For a dude, I have little hands. Like that's a little tiny paper, dude. I forgot about these. The dude told me they were wides, but he must have just looked and saw that it was a wide pack. Oh, there's the big ones. Oh, that's fine. It was all they had. It was only a little bigger. Dude, I'll go back to dog because this is the perfect, like, little. You know what I mean? If you're gonna smoke a joint, dude. Alright, let me go back to reading comments. I'm sorry, I've been slacking. I do have weed right here, too. What is it, baby? Yeah, it'll dry out. But you know what I mean? A lot of times, even if they dry out, they'll still be glued together. You know, that's the issue. Because I just bought them last night, dude. They cost me $2. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. You know? Damn it. I gotta go put cash on it. I was supposed to have done all that this morning. Uh, but I'm finally feeling better. Man, that didn't sound good. I was trying not to yawn at the same time. Oh, good one. Got a pack of tops yesterday. Dude, I still will roll the shit out of some tops. We're rolling toothpicks, yeah. Dude, these are the perfect papers for small joints. So there was the old man that put me on these because you got to think this was back when, and he had been getting served Reggie. I mean, old school, and they charged him 400 for a quarter pound of just Reggie, dog. like straight veg. And they were smoking it. I'm like happy to have it. He was like, look, I can still, I can get quarter pounds. And I was like, yeah, I can get like pounds or whatever you want. I was a kid. And, well, the first time I met him and like it got brought up, they were all drunk. And I found out that like JR didn't, but the other ones, like they drink so much that they don't know what they're doing when they're drinking. And apparently they were okay with dealing with the kid when they were drunk, but when I showed up with the product sober and they were sober, they freaked out. It was the whole thing. But you know what I mean? You ordered a fucking quarter pound, dude. Like, um, long story, dude. But fucking JR was the shit. But he been smoking like straight Reggie, and I pulled out this. It was just mids, you know what I mean. But we always had good mids. I'd say it was always lime green, uh, very few seeds, not like no bunch of seeds, no premature seeds. Like you might get like a white one here and there, but you would get fucking mature seeds that were far and few between. Like there wasn't a lot of seeds in that weed. And back then that was a big deal. That was good fucking mids weren't easy to come by for everybody. And anyway, I turned him on and he went and bought those papers. He was like, this is that good weed. He said he would call it like the like cryptochronic or something, and it wasn't because of Cat Williams, like it was some shit that he'd been saying a long time, I guess. But that kryptonite, that crypt, cryptochronic night or some shit. He was like saying fucking like chronic kryptonite, but he called it like chronic kryptonite, and he would put it in fucking them little papers. He went and bought a pack of them small papers and was like, this that good weed. You want to taste all the weed. And he would roll, they were good sized joints, but just no paper on them with those little things. Hell yeah, dude. Let me know. I might get one. Is it eBay? Is it like only one item available? Because I hate to do eBay. I don't even know how. I fucking Jasper get anything on there because I don't know how and it scares me. But if it was able to buy two, could you buy me one? And then like I'll get you to ship it to me at your convenience. Yeah, you could do that, dude. If you need me to send you the bread, let me know. Or if you want to take it off of, then I'll put it back in the business. Just let me know. But if you need like the money to order, let me know. I gotta go put money back on the cash app again. I can make sure I have some of my money to get it if I need to. Oh shit, I don't even have it up. If you get a chance, Evan, you might be on lunch break still. Will you put the website and phone number? We need to get you a code, dude. I know you don't really send anyone to the website, and I'm gonna discourage you from sending anyone to me. You should middleman the shit out of them people with it. 'Cause they, you know what I mean? They were doing it to you. Like I told Baker, he was like, and I was telling him, you know, you get 5%. He's like, but I don't know. He said, I don't really know people like that. I said, well, either, I said, he said, I know a couple. I said, well, don't even begin. I send them to me. You can middleman them, you know? But, he was like, I don't really know a lot of people that smoke. He said, I don't, you know what I mean? I was like, fucking, I said, who did you used to buy your shit from? I said, sell him shit, dude. Like, with the prices you're talking, you know what I mean? He's like, I was like, dude, pounds. And he's like, no. He's like, this dude, like a quarter pound at a time. And I was like, oh, well, then, dude, definitely, like, ask him what he's paying. And, and I said, fucking, what about the guy? He said, oh, the guy he gets his stuff from. He said, that's probably the guy. I said, yeah, dude, see if you can get in touch with that guy. Make it very clear to your other guy that you will not be purchasing anything from him anymore. Anyway, like, you're not trying to go buy it from that guy. You're trying to go sell it to that guy. Fucking, that is so funny, dude. Fucking, fuck off. Hey, he didn't fucking ask you, dude. That is so funny. Because now I know fucking Evan, like I've talked to him on the phone enough, like I know how he said that in real life. That's funny as fuck to me. I know it's not that funny to anyone else, but damn it, dude, that just tickled me, Pete. Don't you say, yo? You forget my king see me. Yeah, he said, catch up, bitch. Fucker, catch up. Fucker, catch up. That's funny. Those are baby numbers, Dayton. You're talking to Evan, dog? You better come correct fucking around. Evan ain't playing about them quarter numbers, dog. You got his chips on deck and they stack. You know what I mean? Right. You feel me? You dig, player? Do you dig me, player? What? Oh, trust me, he's not hitting it nonstop this year. He works a full time job. That's just the evenings, dude. He goes hard in the evening. And he hasn't had any flour because I've been slacking, dude. God, I hope you get that fucking thing news quickly. I was hoping for today, dude. Like, I paid extra for the late going on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, dude. Wolf of Wall Street was a fucking killer movie. My baby mama hated that movie. She hated anything that brought me joy. You know what I mean? At a point. But it was like any like hood movies and shit like that. She just fucking because of me. You know what I mean? Because of me. Like, cause she was like, we went and watched Straight Outta Compton when it came out. What really started it all, dude, was Get Hard. That dumbass movie, Get Hard. I was high as fuck on fucking pills and marijuana and drinking in the movie theater. I had fucking my natty ices in the movie with me. And I'm lit, you know what I mean? And remember that badass girl in Get Hard? God, she's so fun. I watched it with Jasper the other day. And dude, when they fucking the first time she gets on camera, she looks so good sitting there. But when she got up and like did that little arch and they fucking zoomed in on her ass, and I couldn't help myself, dude. I either did a or a damn. I think it was a damn. And dude, fucking, oh my god, you would have thought fucking I killed someone in front of her, dude. Like she was traumatized. I was like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and she would tell people that I found out later that she told people that I was controlling and shit. Like, her family thought, or they probably still think, um, like she went to go see Magic Mike, and it was like a big deal because I kind of said something about it only because I couldn't watch anything with a fucking black girl in it, dude. Because she was fucking, I don't know. Like she found out that I was like I don't only like black girls, but I don't mind. Like you know what I mean? Like I've had a few, you know, lovely ladies that gave me some of their time. fucking dude. They oh that's it. Fucking I'm so stoned, dude. Oh, she would freak out about black girls, dude, because we were out there one night and somebody mentioned it. And they mentioned having to drive my truck home, having to go park my truck at Dred's house. And I had only gotten that truck since me and her had been talking. Now, we weren't together. And like I tried to remind her, she had neglected to tell me also that she was seeing some guy. And she had been banging and she had at that point not yet went over there and got her things and possibly fucked him one more time for all I know. But like we had done said we were dating and she went over there and got her stuff. And I wanted to go and she wouldn't let me because he liked to get hands. He put his hands on motherfuckers. And I wanted to go see if he put his hands on me. But she was, he's in the army and he's buff. Bitch, I don't see none of that. You know what I mean? Like, could he whoop me in hand-to-hand combat? Probably. Are we gonna let that happen? No. You know what I mean? Like, fucking definitely not that. Never that. We're not gonna let it happen to him. And, anyway, fucking, I forget how I got all the way here. I'm just stoned as fuck rambling. Anyway, yeah, fucking, she had all that going on and didn't tell me. But as soon as she found out that I fucking had a one night stand after we had been like talking to each other on the phone for 2 days or 3 days or, you know what I mean? Whatever. And she even asked me after, like, you know what I mean? Fucking, we'd been talking for like a week or two and she says, like, are you seeing anybody else? And that's when I was like, no. And then fucking come find out she was seeing somebody else and fucking left them for me. But, you know, girls, they always have some of their stuff somewhere at some dude's house. They're never completely without someone. They're women. They can't and they don't have to be because no matter what, you'll find a dude to put up with your shit to poke you. No matter what. And, anyway, she found out about that. Like, dude, you would have thought I cheated on her, you know? You would have thought I cheated on her, bitch. I'm telling him, dude. He's saying that. He just bought the rest of that live resin, dude. He just bought the rest of them jars. He probably has them sold, though, or something, but, yeah, dude. This is them, dude. If it wasn't, I mean, I guess the weight wouldn't matter too much. If you want this box, dude, it costs the 13. If you want this super cool box, dude, $15. It's super cool. at your Walmart, they're $13. And then it would be taxed on such an item. But it's make sure you get the last all the way for one. Look, it still has all of the little attachments with it. I haven't lost any. There's one for every hole. Anyone want this box? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Wayne, you want it? Anybody else, if you want that box? It's a really cool box, dude. And honestly, if I sell it, I'll probably go get another one. Hey, it was worth a shot, dude. It's a really nice box, dog. Really nice. It's a cooler. You know what I mean? It's a cooler, dude. And look. Chill out. That's why I'd say, that's why I got it, because for like a concentrate box, like to have all your stuff in, or you could even, this could be a cleaning box, is the other thing I thought about, dude. Because you can have all your alcohol and shit in here, and it's removable to clean. You know what I mean? But you could have one of these, like this side filled with alcohol, and then like this side be like you're cleaning, like you're wipe it out. It would have alcohol in it too, but not as much. And you have like your extra bangers and shit. Well, it wouldn't have to have any, but I just figured from you scrubbing over there and shit. You can put a paper towel on that side, but so you'll have your bangers in there, ready to go. And like I say, I'm not even just trying to sell that one, but if any of y'all go to, what do you call it? Anyway, Walmart, they're the Dude Perfect lunch boxes. I thought they were really cool for like dads. But yeah, if you go your gay ass to Walmart, Dave, you can buy one there too. I'd say I only want $1 more for one. It might not even be a whole dollar. And it was touched by me, dude. So I'm sure someone would pay the markup. Really, somebody would probably be willing to pay like 1 billion. Maybe a little less. Like 0.91 billion. Perhaps. Life that wets Q-tips when I pressed. Yeah, but that doesn't help you for the soaking, dude. You still need a soaking and cleaning area. Like I say, I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to sell you the box. I'm just saying. Now you're getting all particular, like, oh, I don't need that because I have a thing that wets my Q-tips. Okay. Alright. And maybe this is easy to have the thing of, like I've always had, and it's you grab the Q-tip and you pass by, you just dip it. Good job. But you know, I do the dunk method, or honestly anymore, Evan, I use the spray bottle. I never use a fucking banger anymore, but on the rare occasion that I do, I just have spray bottles. They sell it in the spray bottle, and it's a good spray bottle because it's worth buying it once instead of just buying any old spray bottle because of the stream and the pressure that thing has. It does like a mist that's like perfect to get inside your banger, but it's not like a mist. It's got power behind it. 2 sprays, dude, while it's hot, and you just watch starts to all move, and then the next two you just and it just flushes it right out, dude. It's so perfect. And then you pretty much just dry it off, dude. Well, that's all I do. I don't even really use Q-tips anymore. Uh, for the banger, I just use a paper towel and that spray bottle, dude. 100%. That spray bottle. Well, that's what I say, dude. It's only a little bit more to just buy a spray bottle of it when you go to Walmart, dude. Or, I mean, if you're doing Amazon or whatever, just buy an alcohol in a spray bottle for the first one. Because I'm telling you, they're like they know what they're doing. They made it. And it's a nice, thick, good spray bottle. This is the one I use. It's just a Quake brand. But I've had this one, I've refilled this one like 8 times already. It's so it won't break down or whatever your issue was with your cheap one. You jazzed it. Oh shit. That sucks, dude, dog. That was the word. Me and Vibrant couldn't think of that fucking word the other day. Me and him were on the phone. We weren't in chat. And we could not think of the fucking word chazed. I want to make food, but I don't want to be like dragging y'all around with me. Or dragging this fucking cord around in there trying to cook and shit. Well, because I'll have to find, it wouldn't be that bad, but I have to find a fucking block. Because now that I can get, it plugs right into the fucking thing, right? And yeah, that's a charger block there, but it's the micro USB. And all the micro USBs we have are either that work or really short. All the rest of them don't fucking work right now. And this fucking these are all regular USB on the other end. And I can't find a charger block anywhere. I found one, and as soon as I find something, my kid fucking loses it. But no, his fucking cord unplugged itself because it's all knotted up. Anyway, I'm bitching out, y'all. I'm gonna get your package out today, Evan. All love. I'll get it out to you. Before you change your fucking mind, you'll owe me. No, you know that ain't why I'm doing it. Because I know you're good for it. We'll get it out. And again, I might just be like, ah, fuck Dayton. Or something could happen. But I don't foresee anything happening. Everyone imported this shit one cable. It looks like it, right? Sure fucking seems that way there, bud. I need my other phone to fucking work. Always how they're on the fucking post. Well, that's fucking not good either. I go out there, it's so fucking humid when I walk out the door, it like hits me in the face. I go out there and there's water droplets have formed on the screen from humidity. Probably why this motherfucker don't work, dude. Fuck me, dog. I hope she didn't. She might have got that bitch wet this morning and didn't say anything. I'm starting to think. Because I remember because my grandma, I was trying to get a hold of my grandma. Her fucking, my phone, she woke me up and was like, your phone was on the counter. And I was like, plug it in. And she plugged it in. Dude, it's still doing this gay ass. If I plug it in, it says fucking charger, fucking unplug immediately. She got this bitch wet, dude. Now that I think about it, I guarantee you she got my phone wet, dude. Fuck. Damn it, dude. I mean, really, it's that end we're trying to dry out. It should be good to just stick the charger in there. I didn't send it because I don't have much rice here. That's what I got to work with right now. I usually have the giant bag. This was a giant bag. This was the big fucking 20 pound or whatever. We're low on Royce. I need to buy more Royce. That would be nice. If I had some more Royce. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Just hair dryer it. Yeah. Hey, when you're right, Dayton. That's a good idea. Brantley! Damn it! Tired of hearing you give yourself fellatio over there, dude. Stop. And that's not what you're doing. You're gnawing your skin off and it bothers me. Stop it. I think we found the right ones this time. I've been waiting to get that goddamn commercial again for the dog with the stuff. Because I got one before that I didn't get the one from there. Like, we went on Amazon and found something. My mom was like, oh, this is like the same thing. Just get this. And so we got it, but it's more of like a coat thing. It's not for the bacteria or whatever it is that they say he's got. Because he acts just like they say in that commercial where he's fucking, he's like gnawing, he can't stop, like itching and shit that you can't see. And the paws, the licking their paws, and like it's driving them nuts, like trying to shit, like around the edges of their pads. He does that too, and he like rolls because I have that shirt on him, so I know that's what it is. Whatever that like bacteria or fungus, whatever it is, they show like little worms. They say on a microscopic level, it's like little worms that are moving around on top of the skin, and we gotta get that fixed. You know what I mean? I feel so bad for him. We didn't know what it was at first, but now I've seen that commercial, and we bought the things, but they're not working the same. They're not. Let me give them some now. I mean, they don't seem. Here, come on, Bailey. Yeah, he's I gotta get that figured out though. Yeah, and my other ones. Mm. There's that fancy thing you got. Give it up, goddammit. Yeah, I don't know if you got to see because I didn't have one to open, and I can't flip my fucking camera unless all of a sudden gonna let me know. Oh, it did let me flip it. Okay. It took it a minute, but it flipped. It won't let me flip it back, but. That's what she looks like. Dog diggity. It's good resin, dude. I bought this one yesterday, and me and Faye, we loaded one dab in the thing, and we both hit it. And we're stoned. See them good thick terps on that motherfucker. This is all legit from flour, not like diamonds and shit together. I know it's all from flour in the beginning, but I mean, a lot of this stuff on the market is all diamonds and terps put back together in different. It's really good live resin, dude. It's not fake terp tasting. It tastes like bud. Like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say here, dude. You get it, bud. You're not that slow. Slow, but I don't think you're that slow. See this one? It's like it's sealed, and when I ripped it, I just fucking twisted it open so it left like the tags. But if you just like cut it, it'll be smooth. But if you just twist it, it's gonna leave those tags like that. And these 25-gram carts are 25 grams. These 3-gram carts are 25 at Cali Horizon. Has the preheat button. sushi, yeah. I've had blue sushi, had a couple sushis. I mean, it gets so technical on that stuff to where people are like, but that's not the real blue sushi. That's not the real, you know what I mean? Because it didn't come from this one farmer's one cut, so it's not real. But I mean, unless you have really high standards like that, yes, I've smoked blue sushi. Um, a couple different sushis, right? I had some once, I think, but weren't we getting the sushi? Lit had sushi. That's why I think that you've had it from Lit. I shopped at Lit one time. I bought 1/8 jar from Lit. That was the only time I ever shopped with them. Um, Yeah, dude, this shit's fire, dude. There's only 1 ounce of it left, and I'm thinking about quartering it up because, like, Vibrant wanted to try some. People want to try some. I smoked one blunt of it, and thank God that the ounce was the pound, the quarter pound, whatever. The quarter pound I bought, thankfully, was a little over because I smoked a blunt, and I mean, it's dead nuts. It's fucking, really, it's teetering. 27, 9, and 28. It's teetering on it, and I smoked a blunt out of it. Yeah, I got rid of another one last night, a whole one. I thought he was gonna go for a cheaper one. I really did. He said, "Fuck, I'm here." Well, when you're used to paying, dude, $80 a half ounce in South Carolina. $80 for a half ounce, and that half ounce is not as good as my $80 ounces. He said sometimes, but it's that street dealer thing where he has one kind of pot, you know what I mean, and it is what it is when you get there, and it's the same price no matter what. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I can open your horizons, and like anyone else, that welcome to Cali Horizons, where we will broaden your horizons. Cause that's just crazy to me, you're paying $80 a half ounce, and it's not even guaranteed to be good, you know? Fucking, I keep hearing that from more and more people too, like that it's just not. Oh shit, I thought I knocked something off. Are they back shit to move. I'd like to have more flavors than that. I think we're fixing to get sauce, dude. And I really, really, really. That distillate is crazy fire, dude. That distillate's crazy fire. I don't remember what I was thinking about. Man, yeah. That, dude, that shit that I got, I don't know if you've tried any of it, dude, but you were looking for shatter. That shit's, you're not gonna find any better for any cheaper. If you do, let me know. And not counting buying bulk, you know what I mean? 'Cause that's obviously what I already do. But, I don't know you. Bet you one any day of the week. Yeah, I know you love the Rosens, dude. Evan's getting that way, I guess. He was being snobby talking earlier. But, dude, and I mean, I agree with you. Like, it's good, it's better, I guess. But, dude, I just can't afford it. You know what I mean? I made, where you made all the right turns, it sounds like, Zach, I made all the wrong ones, dude. And it's no one's fault but my own. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. There's a reason I can't smoke a Rosin like you, dude. Like, even when it comes to flipping it over, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know many people like you, dude. That, you know what I mean? My clientele base is my class of people for the most part. Like, we ain't got money for that. Oh, these are those 3 gram carts. These are good. They're everyone, dude. Everyone else is raving about them, but you know I have to be picky and snobby a little bit. And everyone else has got them as happy as fuck. I've already sold 10 of them. You know what I mean? Which is pretty fast for me on carts. Um, I got 20 and I started to only get 10. And I'm gonna grab the 20. And 10 are gone. You know what I mean? tried any of my parts really, other than I think you got Believe Me. Um, the boutiques. These are on like the same level as that boutique, maybe even a little more flavored than the boutique. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say is that they have good flavor. They're obviously they're liquid. It says they're battered, I think, but I mean probably liquid diamonds of some kind, or it could be I don't know. But it says it's battered. But they're pretty good, dude. They taste like fucking. Well, taste like they have the same amount of flavor and all as the boutiques for sure. And consensus seems to say a little more flavor than the boutiques. Uh, Fabian said that he almost liked these. I think he said he does think he likes these better than the boutiques. It's just that you can't. It's not multi-flavored. You know what I mean? That's the only thing about these is they're 3 grams, but they're 3 grams of one flavor. $25 though. Yeah, I mean $25, dude. You can't beat it. I've been smoking all day. I know. I'm pretty fucking high now. Fucking rip, dude. I need to go make food. I gotta get your thing ready. If I'm going, I need to get off here. I gotta send your label to my madre, dude. There, Dayton. That way I don't have to pay for your little label, you fuckhead. I don't have to pay $3 to print your fucking label, you shit snob. Um, well, nobody's really saying much. If anybody's got anything to say, if not, if you'll hit the like button, I greatly appreciate that. Um, Hold on, I'm on the main side. Why I pulled it up. Yon, boys. I tried to get rid of it was those big buds, you know what I mean? The big buds is what did it, I could tell, because he said he wanted something strong for sleep, and I was like, this Bubba right here. And I didn't even look, but I'm sure that purple pancakes is indica or indica dominant. It should be. It looked like a fucking indica. And it's a good thing you grabbed you two of them, dude. This is the first thing gone. Because what's his name doubled back on him? Fabian. Fabian got him some yesterday. Because he said, he's like, before those are gone, let me get one of those until Friday. I'm like, fucking bet, dog. You got it. Dayton made it with me. I assume Evan's probably in here still working, or he might have gave up on me to go listen to music for a little while. But I gotta get yours done. I got rid of the pancakes. Gone. I knew the flower was gonna fly out though. They need to figure out what's up with my fucking. Oh, that's my mom. Let me get off of here. I gotta do packages and stuff. I never even sent that label. I'm down to one phone. Let me get off here and get this figured out in case I gotta go get a